Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope to cleave to Liam. Bill has an emotional reckoning. Luna pays a surprise visit to Steffy and Finn. Liam to find out that Steffy told Hope about his condition. Liam won't be angry with Steffy, but will be frustrated that this sickness takes so important control down from him. At some point Liam is reminded of Hope's fierce conviction and her amenability to fight for what's ahead. That could be an indication that Hope's love might save Liam's life. Liam goes through grief as he thinks about losing Hope, Beth, and Kelly. Hope will cleave to Liam, hopeless to save his life. Still, Liam will continue to push Hope toward Carter. At Il Giardino, Bill will go meet Liam as requested. Still, Bill will probably notice right down that commodity seems off with his son. Liam might intend to tell his father the verity, but he might struggle to get the words out. Ultimately, Bill finds out that Liam has a brain excrescence and it's inoperable. Bill and Liam will also face the history. Bill might explain his further surprising opinions. Liam has been so fixated on Hope and Steffy chancing remission, will he have it for his father as well? Luna will have another battle. Luna formerly cornered Finn at the Precipice house, but Steffy wasn't there. Luna must decide to see him formally again. This time, however, Luna faces both Finn and Steffy. What could Luna conceivably say that will change how Steffy feels about her? Carter to tell Brooke that he intends to fight for Hope's heart. Daphne formally again tries to move Carter to move on with her and forget all about Hope. Finn and Taylor try to assure Steffy that she did the right thing. Hope will feel pulled back in Liam's direction now that she knows he's facing a grim fate. These spouses will start reconnecting on a different position, so could Hope get pregnant after one last frolic with Liam? Liam's condition will get worse as time goes on, but he's still in decent shape at the moment. There's still time for Liam to negotiate some final pretensions and fulfill some dreams before the timepiece runs out. Hope will clearly make sure Liam has an occasion to hang out with Beth more frequently. You can go Liam, Hope and Beth will spend some time relating as a family as well. Between that and knowing she's going to lose Liam, Hope may find it delicate to manage with all the passions that are rushing back. Both Liam and Hope could get swept up in their feelings, so what if that leads to some passion erupting? Hope and Liam might surrender to temptation and enjoy one last night of sizzling together. It could fluently be at the familiar cabin where Liam and Hope have made so numerous recollections over the times. Still, there's a chance she could wind up with his bun in the roaster, if Hope and Liam do the deed one final time. If Hope sleeps with Liam and finds out she's pregnant, especially if that consummation comes after he's gone. It'd be a bittersweet baby gift for Hope in some ways. Hope would be crushed at the study of raising another child without Liam, but she might also appreciate having another sprat to tie them together ever. Hope and Liam will always be linked through Beth, but B&B could double that connection if Hope has another gestation coming up by her partner. It could make an formerly emotional situation indeed more emotional for Hope in the end. Hope will make some prognostications about making the utmost of the time Liam has left, so stay tuned for updates on any passion and baby news that might lead to. Liam's terminal illness story will bring further twists and turns. Hope and Steffy have a change of heart. Liam could help the feuding ladies put their differences away. We can see the pieces falling into place. Liam gave Hope some savant advice. He's come perceptive after he entered his grim prognostic. He encouraged Hope to get back with Carter. He doesn't want her to have resentment in her heart. Hope told him that she was spooked of getting hurt again. Liam admitted that getting hurt is a gift that life gives. Still, he didn't want Hope to make a decision she could lament. She's been ignoring Carter's textbooks recently. The last thing Hope wanted to do was speak to Carter again, but Liam's advice gave her a change of heart. She agreed to meet with Carter. She returned home and got ready for their meetup. Carter confessed that he couldn't live without her. Hope had a reluctant look on her face as she hugged him. Does she still feel the same way about him? Steffy is also having a change of heart. She returns to the Cliff house. The first question she asks is whether Liam told Hope about his prognostic. Liam admitted that he couldn't tell Hope because he wanted to have a different discussion. He was tired of talking about death all the time. Steffy feels that it's important because Hope is also Liam's family. Does this mean that Steffy is eventually coming around to Hope? The two could eventually call an armistice and come together for the sake of their kitties. Steffy might indeed review forgiving Hope and having her work at Forrester Creations again. She's apprehensive that Liam encouraged Hope to work on her relationship with Carter. Meanwhile, Carter is still fighting for Hope to get her job back. Commodity tells us that these two ladies will eventually end their feud. Liam's living room daddy-son cotillion with Kelly was a heart-melter and a heartbreaker. While he spun his little girl around the bottom, Steffy gripped her phone, reading Finn's ruinous communication. Liam's brain excrescence is inoperable, and he's dying. Now that Steffy knows the verity, what happens coming is bound to shake the precipice house to its core. Steffy's slightly holding it together, and that won't last much longer. She's trying to give Liam this picture-perfect night, but every time she looks at him, her eyes well over. Anticipate her feelings to eventually crack through the facade. Whether it's a moment alone with Finn or indeed a slip-up in front of Liam himself, Steffy's heartache is too big to hide. And formerly the levees open, we may see her make a hopeless plea to Finn, or indeed God, for a phenomenon. Don't be surprised if her coming move is to rally every medical expert she knows along with Ridge and Taylor to fight for Liam's life. We formerly saw the warning signs. Liam got dizzy, misplaced focus reading a story, and was visibly exhausted. He brushed it off for Kelly's sake, but that was no small blip, and it's not going down. Will he collapse in front of Kelly? Or will Finn defy him before effects helical out of control? Maybe ever Hope will be the bone. Who sees him? No matter what, the timepiece is ticking and the secrets can't stay hidden from Liam much longer. Well, we didn't have Ridge taking Eric to task on our 2025 bingo card. Yet, then we are. He impressed us greatly on Tuesday when he tore into his pater. For that Portofino failure. Putting Brooke in that dress and transferring her out as the looker was supposed to remind him about his fortune, but all it did was strengthen his resoluteness to stay with Taylor. Talk about true love. Ridge has made his decision and he's eventually going to stick to it. For now. Poor Liam is dying, but at least he won't be alone. We learned he'll be moving into the Cliff House guest space while he suffers through his final days. We've to hand it to Finn for his unvarying support. There are numerous misters who would want the partner living in similar close diggings, and to be such a strong source of support. Will this turn into a Three's Company situation, or will Three Snappily come a crowd, indeed with all effects considered? Carter back into Hope's route, all thanks to Liam. He sat High's ex-wife down and gave her some savant advice. Sure, effects with Carter fell piecemeal and left her devastated, but Liam didn't want it to be the end of that lovely love. He encouraged Hope to pick up her phone and textbook Carter reverse, and she did. It wasn't long after the two met up at the Logan estate to hash out their issues and indeed fall into each other's arms. Are Carter and Hope back on the road to love? We sure hope so. Thank you for watching this video. And do not forget to like, comment and subscribe.